This program was first broadcast on Canterbury's access media station, Plains FM, and was made with the assistance of New Zealand On Air.
We get lots of questions through about our parent coaching and how that works and what it's all about. So today, Kate and I, who work as parent coaches as a part of the Real Parents team, are going to talk you through everything you need to know, what we do, what we don't, and how much we love it. Thanks for joining us for being Real Parents with me, Anna, and my colleague and buddy,
Kate. We work in the parenting space.
And it's here where we'll talk about our worlds as parents, the good, the not so good, and the hilarious, and mix this with what we know about behaviour and psychology. So, Kate.
Hey.
Big week.
Big week.
It's busy, isn't it?
There's so much going on. My head's definitely full.
Yeah. So we've got 3 Incredible Years programs starting.
Yep, we do.
They're all full. And then we've got another Incredible Years for parents of kids with autism.
Yep.
Starting. You and me.
Yay.
And then we've also got Parenting at Your Best on the go, which is our other 4-week program.
Yep.
And
loads of coaching.
Lots of tākai stuff and advisory stuff. It's quite, it feels busy.
It does feel busy. There's not enough hours in the day. And then add a couple of sick kids in the mix.
Oh, yeah, do that just to...
all that fun stuff.
Yeah, mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
What's on top mostly for you?
The sick child
thing.
that thing's fun. Tummy bug going around preschool. Yeah. It was actually turned out to be quite mild for us, so I'm definitely...
grateful.
I'm very grateful. Because I don't think there's much worse than a tummy... I shouldn't say that, there's a lot worse, but a tummy bug, eh?
Oh, going through the whole family at speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
it's
I don't
know. I actually was talking to my sister recently about at what age do they start to realise when they're going to be sick?
Yeah.
Because you know how it just like comes out of nowhere? Like
it's just like 1 minute they're playing and you think, oh, their heads are, they're good as.
Yeah.
Next minute they're vomiting down your cleavage while you're giving them a cuddle.
Or why does it always happen at night time, in bed? Like, my mum gave me this trick around, covering the bed in towels.
Oh.
So once they've been sick, you just lather the bed in towels basically. So you strip off towels and don't have to keep remaking. Yeah. Fun times.
It's a disgusting topic, but I have been guilty of throwing out entire bloody duvet sets because I'm not dealing with that. And whatever that stain is, it's not coming out. And it's sorry, Mr., red-lidded wheelie bin, you're in it.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, how are things for you? That's where I'm at this week.
I feel ashamed to admit that, but when you're sick and your kids are sick, there's just so much you can cope with that. How are things with me? Yeah, I'm good. I'm uncomfortable. Can I say that? Because I think I've got my top on the wrong way.
That's so good. Doesn't look noticeably like you've got your top on the wrong way.
It's like, I don't know, I was in the car going, why am I so uncomfortable? It's like that one of my favourite kids' book is the My Big Shouting Day. And that kid's in the ballet and she's in the queue and she's really, she's noticeably, uncomfortable and she says, ballet is itchy. And it feels like, podcasts are itchy. Today.
Oh, no.
So yeah, good times. Sorry.
I never did ballet,
a bit
but
overshared.
I can imagine that ballet is itchy, eh? Makes sense.
Best book. It's the best book.
I need to look that up. Other than your top, you okay?
Yeah, we never got to that, did we? Yeah, I am okay. I I mean, it's busy, but I am enjoying this. You know, we're setting up. We're going to get excited soon because we're going to actually be working with real people in these programs, and that's a cool thing. At the moment, it feels a bit admin-y, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is always quite admin heavy at the start of more programs, hey?
But I did get to order the rewards. I took that job away from you yesterday and got to order the rewards that we use in our parenting programs, and that was fun.
Yeah, that is
it's
a
like
fun
buying
job.
gifts, isn't it?
Yeah.
En masse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was nice. And yeah, so there's kind of little beautiful reprieves in the middle of registering things with the New Zealand business companies, and signing off stuff with the accountant and...
Fun. Yeah, you need some glimmers of
hope.
Other stuff, hey? And we are about to take on some cool, some journeys with some new amazing parents that we haven't met before. So that's cool.
I know, that's exactly right. That's the bit that fills me up. It's unfortunate that as a part of that you have to do admin.
Yeah. Can we get rid of that? How do we get rid of that bit?
I don't know. Yesterday I did actually email my accountant and say, can you make this go away? And they said no.
That's on you.
So then there was another form I had to fill in. So, love that. Just love that.
Cool.
Bearing in mind that my accountant is also one of my best friends.
I guess then you can say those sorts of things, hey? That's helpful.
I'm sure she loves working with me. I can imagine the kind of swearing at the office every time she gets emails from me that just say, can you just make this go away?
Sort it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to deal. I do not want to deal with this. The best news is, though, is that we're here not to talk about us and admin, but to talk about us and coaching with cool people that we love working with. So let's kick on with that.
You're listening to Being Real Parents with Kate and Anna on Plains FM 96.9.
So coaching, it's one of our favourite things to do.
It is. It's a good thing.
It is a good thing, isn't it? And we get lots of questions, so that's why we're putting this together. So hopefully it answers all of those.
Yeah.
So I guess most people ask, so how does it work? What do you do?
Yeah, and I think that does look quite different depending on why you're wanting to have some coaching or, what you're wanting out of it as well. So I guess in a nutshell, it's strategies, hey? It's strategies for people around their parenting.
Yeah, it is. It's the specific stuff, isn't it? Because parents come to us with a specific thing that they've got going on, and sometimes that specific thing that's been going on, they feel a bit kind of ashamed about sometimes. Yep. They've talked to others and got some advice. Some of that's been good advice and some of it not so much.
Yeah.
And then they feel a bit stuck and want some kind of new ways.
Yeah. And I think the beauty of it is often... Sorry, I just fully interrupted.
No, you didn't actually. I'm pleased you did.
Sometimes it's like there is like an issue or a worry or something that's continuing to happen and they've come with that. And then sometimes it might be just like we're either trying to get on the same page as each other, like two parents trying to get on the same page. Yeah. Or it might just be like, hey, look, this is where we're at. And we just want to be the best parents that we can. And so we just want a little bit more information. There might not be a huge, I want to say huge issue.
No.
But I think sometimes we think we need to reach out for support when things are quite bad.
Yeah.
And that's not actually always the case. People are often coming because they're like, things are actually okay, but we would just love to be the best parents that we can. Yeah. And so we'd love some more information.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And I think that's the beauty of it. Hey, it's so varied.
Yeah, and because they're just working with us one-on-one, we are flexible to whatever they bring, to us as well.
Yeah.
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 I do love that. It's not programmatic.
No.
And, I was just going to say, and then some parents do come to us because they feel like they're at their wits' end and they really need, another kind of, some more ideas or another voice inside of it.
Yeah,
too.
I guess there's a spectrum of it, hey?
Yeah.
Of where people are at.
Yeah. So it starts basically with a 15-minute kōrero. They usually, parents will usually give us a call, and I'm talking for me at the moment because I know that you might work differently to me. So basically, I'll just say, so tell me why you're calling me, and then we'll work out some of the ways that they could go. So it might be that we talk to them about coaching, but also talk to them about one of our parenting programs, which might be Incredible Years. It might be Parenting at Your Best, which is hugely discounted when you come to us through coaching as well.
Yeah.
There's kind of, at the moment, we've got the option of coaching a one-off for $140 or 3 for $360, which is, again, a really big discount on that. And generally people are signing up for 3 sessions with us, hey?
Yeah, I think 3 sessions, the beauty of that I've found is that people kind of come along for that first session, kind of give more detail around what's going on, what they're wanting some support with, coming up with some strategies, and then people can go away and actually try those things out and then come back and be like, actually, this didn't work, or I tried this isn't for me, how could I do this differently? So it gives that opportunity to come back, reassess, and then go away again. And then on that third time when they come back, it's pretty cool how many people are seeing some changes at that point, which is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the nice thing too, is that there's that personalised kind of approach to it, isn't it? We know that when parents attend parenting programs and they've got one specific issue, they're waiting for that one specific issue to be kind of like talked about inside of the group, which might come at week 9 or 4.
Yeah.
and this way you're getting to that immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, and we do that a lot via Zoom, don't we?
Yeah, we work with people throughout the country.
Yeah.
Often on Zoom. And people are really okay with that these days, hey?
Yes, expected. It's expected. Yeah, when we first we did that because we were asked to. And so that gave us the opportunity to sort of trial it, and now it's sort of expected that we have that available via Zoom anyway. Yep. And then some in our office.
Yep.
And then sometimes in home.
Yeah.
Not much though,
no,
I have to say.
Not that often, but yeah, it does happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all about choice and,
Yeah.
And location.
Yeah, a lot does come down to that. And I think sometimes it might be like, okay, well, we'll meet once within your home and then it might be somewhere else. So it's just, working that through, hey?
Yeah. I think that coaching is really designed for... I feel like in that I'm really supporting parents to find their confidence in their parenting.
Yeah.
And also have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Confidence, definitely. Refinding that, hey?
Yeah.
Because there's so many different people say so many different things. And I know even as a parent that does have a lot of parenting knowledge, you can easily get kind of like, oh, I don't do it that way. And then all of a sudden you you question yourself and, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I always go through periods. I feel like whenever I've had my babies, I've been really wobbly about what to do and all of those sorts of things. And then I find my confidence. And then my children get to a point where they change rapidly and I'm not quite prepared for it. And so I'm on kind of like catch up.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things I do love about parenting anyway, because it feels like there's this constant kind of learning journey ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, definitely building confidence, refinding confidence. Mm-hmm. A lot of validation as well.
Lots of validation.
Like that actually...
You're doing a good job.
You are doing a good job.
Yeah.
People really second guess that as well, which sucks.
Yeah, it does suck, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I suppose that's the thing. Probably in on my first session, I'll do some, I was asked this ridiculous question, which is that if I was your favourite and best coach, what would we, what would be the outcomes of that?
Yeah.
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 It's a great question. I'll take that on board.
I just thought it was ridiculous.
But yeah, I think having some, I guess, goals, which if you listen to the last podcast, you know my opinion on goals. But I think it is really important that you do have some, you're wanting some outcomes and what that looks like. And then we can work towards that together.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's important, so that I'm not kind of waiting. And sometimes parents will say to me, they'll give me in life, my goal would be to not feel so overwhelmed, but it's kind of like, well, what does that actually look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you remember a time that you didn't feel so overwhelmed? And what did you notice about that time? That kind of thing. So you've got some really specific stuff that you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Is that your experience?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah.
I feel like I'm checking in that I'm doing it right.
Is that what you do? That's what I do.
And we get really great feedback from our coaching too.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice, hey?
It is. It's quite rewarding work. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have this personal relationship. I feel responsible, but I also feel like, I'm championing. What is that word? Championing.
You're asking the wrong person.
That I am truly like their cheerleader. I really want them. I'm invested, thank you, in
Cheering them on.
and them getting great results and finding that confidence and having more fun and enjoying parenting, enjoying their kids. Yeah, as well. So it is lovely in that way, and it's nice too that we do get feedback. If there's lots of that feedback actually on our website, sometimes I put it up, and sometimes it makes me cry.
Oh, yeah, it is beautiful, eh? When it makes such a difference, and parents are feeling like they've got something up, something up their sleeve.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and sometimes people come back too.
Yeah,
They go, oh yeah, that was that gave me 6 months of feeling good, and but now I'd like to move on and do some other stuff.
Yeah. And I think the beauty of the 3 sessions as well is that there's no, you can kind of do those at your own time as well. So like for some people it's that they want to come fortnightly, and then I've had others that are kind of come for the first 2 sessions maybe fortnightly and then pushed it out maybe to a month.
Yeah, that's
so they've got some time there to actually put these things into place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There's no kind of restriction on how they play those out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's quite, that can be quite useful.
And we also have Parenting at Your Best. That's often parents who work with us in coaching are also adding in as well. So
having
parenting
that alongside.
Yes, yeah, thank you. So Parenting at Your Best is a 4-week online program, and it's we designed it, and it's kind of like all our favourite stuff. So the first one is all about making things positive, fun, and light.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, me too. And it's a really sort of joyful session as well. So that's kind of session 1, and then we move on from there, big emotions, that kind of thing. But it's normally $198, but for people that are having ongoing coaching with us, 3 or more sessions, then they get that for $99. And that seems to work really well alongside it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Lots of our coaching clients seem to take that up.
Yeah, and I think the beauty with that as well is that you may also have someone different delivering that program too, and so you get the beauty of
that's true.
2 different people's styles, and people. I feel like you and I both explain things quite differently, and so it's quite a beautiful thing as well. Hey, of actually having that opportunity to hear someone else speaking about parenting too.
Yeah, that is true actually, because I think most of the parents that I'm working with on Parenting at Your Best at the moment, because I'm facilitating that, are your coaching clients.
Yeah, I think that's what made me think about it. I was like, oh, that's really nice. Maybe anything I've missed, Anna's going to cover for me.
That's nice, actually. I hadn't even thought about that. So that's cool. That's really cool. And then the other thing that we probably need to say is that sometimes we'll work with parents on their own, and sometimes they'll bring in their partner. Sometimes we'll work with stepdads or stepmums who want to. So it's kind of like there's no restrictions on who's in the room.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Whatever's going to make you feel most comfy once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that might look different across if you were having the 3 sessions too.
Yeah.
I've had people bring kind of a different person each time.
Yeah.
Or that looking, quite differently. So.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice way to kind of same page it across, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of those people that have real responsibility and care and love for your child, that you've all got a similar message and they're not going home saying, but Kate says...
No, you're like, don't say that.
So I really hope that has answered lots of the questions around coaching and what we do. And the way that if you're up for coaching with us and all of our ridiculous ways, we would love that. And that just starts with a kōrero. Give us a call, our number, or send us an email. All of that is on the website, realparents.org.nz.
So for our top tips today, all around coaching, number 1, I think would be around not leaving an issue for too long or, pondering on that of whether you should reach out for coaching or not. I feel like we said, there's a really big spectrum of how and when people come along. And if it's causing stress or it's feeling like things aren't right within your whānau, just reach out and have that 15-minute kōrero, and hopefully that will give you some kind of comfort and know where to from there. Number 2, know that our coaching is really specific to your needs and where you're at. So this looks really different for everyone that we work with. And I think that's part of the beauty of that and some of our favourite work, because it is really unique. Everyone that we meet with looks so different. Every session is different. So know that whatever your issue or whatever your needs are, they will be catered to. Number 3, also be aware of our Parenting at Your Best program, which is usually run in the evening online. This is a great program to do alongside our coaching or to do as another option if coaching isn't going to work for you. So there are 4 sessions within that program. 1 is all around keeping things fun and positive and looking at the positive psychology behind those things. 2 is around supporting our kids with their big emotions, and so, some support for us around that too, as that's tricky for us. Number 3 is supporting our well-being and building on our resilience. Once again, our own as well, because that's really important for us as parents. And the 4th session is all around parenting styles and understanding where they come from and why we might be parenting in that way, and how we could maybe do that differently. The program is $198 or 50% off if you're doing some coaching with us, so alongside that.
If you want to check out more about Real Parents, head to our website, www.realparents.org.nz, or come and join us on social media. We work across Facebook and across Instagram. You'll see, again, more of us, more of our stories as professionals and as parents. And then the other thing is that you might want to check out more of our podcasts. Head to Plains FM and look for Being Real Parents.
Awesome. Thanks for being with us today.
We hope you've learned that while parenting is challenging sometimes, that's totally normal. It's been fun having you with us. Keep being amazing. Bye!